Thought he did a better job earlier putting his head down and attacking the paint. Don't let Looney off the hook.
Here he falls away against Looney and cans it. LeBron James now with 11 points.
And that's outstanding defense by Looney.
Oubre able to soar to the rim and flip it up and in. He had a quiet first half. Maybe that.
So he can take pressure off of the Lakers by getting touches and creating offense.
He goes 1 of 2 at the line. Here's Curry with a nice pass inside. Ball's batted around and out to Caldwell Pope. With Wiggins on his hip, he's able to score.
Immediately recognizing as soon as he caught the basketball where and how to deliver it.
Almost a turnover by Golden State. It ends up on the corner and a 3 by Andrew Wiggins, who had a 3 to end the first half at the buzzer. Got off to a quiet start, but Wiggins now up to 8 points. By the way, Steph Curry got his second assist on the game, making him the all-time assist king in Warrior history as James connects on a follow and then lost the ball. Here's Steph in transition. Drives past Caldwell Pope and lays it in for his 25th point. He averages 29 per game. Good for 4th in the league. Morris will try a 3. Comes up short. Curry again running the floor. Oubre. No good. And Jones has the board.
But that's what I'm talking about. 3 guys were defending Steph Curry on that possession. If you're Oubre or anybody else, you got to be ready, locked, and loaded. Make plays. Make the defense pay for overselling out against Curry.
You look at the Warrior stats, they're in the middle of the pack in field goal percentage and 3-point shooting. Speaking of threes, Caldwell Pope knocks it down. And obviously when Klay Thompson comes and loses it.
But the problem on that possession, Oubre had an open 3, turned it down. Draymond Green had an open 3, turned it down. So you want it with a bad shot or no shot when you turn shots down, and then in transition, Caldwell Pope gets an open look. He steps in with rhythm and confidence and knocks it down.
So it's a 6-point swing, and the Lakers match their largest lead of the night. Draymond Green comes back and misfires, and LeBron James grabs his 6th rebound. He has 8 assists and 13 points. And now draws Looney. He's got the 4 fouls.
That's where he loves that step back 3.
Here's Kuzma. Gets a good look, but is strong on that one, and they're going to get. It's okay, he didn't either.
I didn't want to say that.
So Wiggins with the jumper. Warriors down 16. I know you've been watching, Sinead, this game from the studio. What do you think so far?
Yeah, both of these teams have MVPs and stars, but the way that the NBA is set up right now, it's not enough. You need to have a supporting cast, and tonight the Lakers supporting cast has really showed up, and the Warriors have been a little more disconnected.
What would be your mindset if you were playing with Steph Curry or LeBron James playing off of their greatness?
Honestly, it would just force me to level up. What I love about Steph is, I said this in the halftime, this guy, he makes 5 threes a game, but he doesn't settle for it, and he's not afraid to be unselfish. Very similar for LeBron James, too. Both of these guys, they know how to shoulder the load. Playing without Klay on one side, playing without AD, they can carry that load, but they still need some help, and I think LeBron James definitely got the defensive help tonight. Steph, they're still trying to find it.
Yeah, James with 15 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, misses that fall away. Steph Curry has 25 points, but not getting a ton of help. Based on what you've seen so far, Sinead, who do you think's the favorite? I mean, it's been obviously a strange year on a lot of levels. And the answer to this question may change in a month, but what would you say right now in terms of the favorites to win the NBA championship?
As a girl from Houston, Texas, it's been hard for me to deal with the realities of what we've been watching in the league. But James Harden, finding an appreciation for his game in a new way this year, just joining that new team in the middle of a season with so much change and finding a different role, leading the league in assists, tag teaming with Kyrie. I know that one came down to the controversial wire as Steph shoots a 3 and misses. But most importantly, this Brooklyn team, once they get all their, players firing under cylinders, they might have the best offense. I think right now they have the 25th, best defense. No team has won a title with a defense that low. So we'll see if they can piece it all together, but I've got Brooklyn right now.
Do you come as a player? Do you have the mindset I would never, like a Damian Lillard mindset, I'd never join a super team? Or are you a person that say, yeah, I'd have no problem with it?
What you talking about? I play with my sister on the LA Sparks, and so I tried to join a super team. And one thing I love about Dame is, and I'm really excited that he gets CJ McCollum back, but one thing I love about Dame is, you know, a lot of these guys are dealing with the adversity of this season, right? You know, losing star players, dealing with COVID, and for Portland, for him to shoulder the load of not having Nurkic, not having Collins, and finally now you get that 27, points per game back in CJ. He could finally breathe a little bit. And those guys normally lead the league in like miles run, that backcourt. So hopefully that rest will pay off for the Trailblazers in the postseason.
Yeah, it's good that C.J. McCollum's coming back tomorrow night. And Talen Horton-Tucker at the line. He's got 8 points so far. Wiseman picking up the foul, his third. UFC Fight Night Saturday from the Apex in Las Vegas. 7th-ranked Derek Brunson going up against number 10 Kevin Holland in the middleweight main event, with a prelim starting at 7 on ESPN2, followed by the main card on ESPN and ESPN+. So do you and Golic Jr., do you guys talk UFC? I mean, I know you guys talk everything else on your show.
Look, we talk about everything under the sun on Janae and Golic Jr., 4 to 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio, and it's been really fun for me. You guys know I hoop. I play for the LA Sparks, but I'm also NBA analyst here for ESPN, and we talk about everything under the sun on our radio show. Shout out to Mike Golic Jr., my work husband.
You guys do an outstanding job. It's a fun listen, it really is.
Thank ya.
My question to you, did you have a favorite player growing up? And you can give me a female and a male.
Look.